Hey everyone, everyone that works for me already knows who I am, but my name is Mark Clifford, and I am the co-founder of One Disease World Voice, and this is our YouTube channel. And the reason I'm talking today is I did a video about 2 or 3 weeks ago about working with us as far as being a writer or a reporter or whatever. And I wanted to talk a little bit today about how we came to this point. Real quickly, I mean, we started out three years ago, and it was basically a therapy thing for me. We've grown since then. We've tested different waters. We've tried communities. We've tried everything with our websites. And the one thing I always wanted to do is, over the last year and a half, I've just seen how the news reports about diabetes and diabetics and how it really misrepresents everything and misinforms. And I think it's time that we take control of that. And that's what we're doing. And we really need a lot of help with this. If you're a high school student or a college student or whatever, retired, whatever, if you're interested in doing some writing and maybe some opinions and reviews, we can use you. Contact us. Reach out to us at info@onediseaseworldvoice.org. And it's the number one, then diseaseworldvoice.org. Let us know that you want to get involved, and we'll get you, we'll talk to you and get you going. It's not really hard work, it's more busy work. Anyways, for you guys that are already doing this, one thing we've talked about is sponsorships and advertisers. And you all know how I feel about that. I'm really not ready to take on advertisers or sponsors unless they are not in the diabetic field, mainly because that's the area we're covering and we don't want to be limited to what we can talk about. So what I did is I talked to a friend this week about private financing and investments. And what we're looking at is, what would it take to make our organization on the same level as a Huffington Post or a Mashable, where we can generate enough interest that an investor would look at us as potentially worthwhile. And it's not always about the return on investment as far as what we're giving out, as far as information. And there are some people out there that are philanthropists that would be looking for an organization like us. Anyways, I'm not going to make any guarantees. What I am going to tell you is this is what we're working on. I'm looking at private investors. I'm looking at anyone that may be interested in seeing what we're doing succeed on a bigger level, so that we can pay everyone, get everyone something that they're worth for doing all the work you're doing, taking on more responsibility, being able to take that responsibility on, knowing you're getting paid for it, and it would make us a lot, more attractive to other writers, other reporters. But I think we have something here that no one has started yet. There's a lot of news reporting agencies out there. There's a lot of groups out there that publish newscasts about diabetes and news stories, but they're not taking it to the level we are as far as personal and confidential, not confidential, but personal. And we're trying to make the stories more palatable for someone to read and understand. And that's the key, is we want everyone that's out there to be educated, to learn and to understand diabetes and the diabetic. And that's what we're doing. And I'm requesting you guys that are already working for us and the ones that are coming on board to really think about how we're doing things. Look at the way we're trying to build. With everyone that's here, Lori, Dennis, Allie, Jenny, Doris. I mean, you guys are doing fantastic. I'm really excited and proud of everybody, and I just can't believe what we've accomplished in, less than 30 days, like 45 days. I mean, when you look at our numbers, when you look at impressions on Facebook, when you look at the hits on our site and page use, if you look at that number on the main page, it's 2.4 million. That includes hits as well as page views. To me, that's impressive in a matter of 4.5 weeks. That's like unbelievable. And I'm excited about that. And people could say, well, it's kind of a mixed number because it's hits and page views. I don't care. That means we have people following our site, viewing our pages, and wanting to read our stuff. And that's important to me. So we have accomplished major advances in 4.5 weeks that we haven't done in months, in years. So you guys should all be proud because you're all part of it. You've all made the difference, and I'm proud of everybody. What I want you to know is we need to step it up. I need you to really consider when you see a story, if you're not going to write anything and you just don't have anything to say, then copy it and paste it on your blog or on your page still. But the whole article, not just the link. Post it all, or if it's too long and you think it's going to be like 2 or 3 pages, post a half a page and read more and post the rest of the link. Whatever works, but we need to continually post. If you don't feel like writing, that's fine. Just post the article. I understand that, you got a life and you got a lot of things going on. If you can't write something and you can't give it an opinion or a review, don't worry about it. Just post the story. That's all I care about. We get the news out to people. We'll worry about making it more readable and more understandable later if we get a lot of comments. But if we don't get the story out because it's, you got too much on your plate, then we're not getting the news out. And that's what the important thing is here, is just get the news out. So look, I'm not as much concerned about the 2 paragraphs or the 1 paragraph as much as the story getting out. So please, we've asked a lot of you, and anyone else that comes on board, think about that. Think about what we're trying to do, which is get the news to the people. And even though it's reprinted or it's restated, if you feel if it's something you really want to write about, fine. If you don't have the time, still put it out there. And we'll worry about making it understandable later. We can always go back and write about it the next day or 2 days later. We can go back and touch on it again and say, 2 days ago we posted this article and we wanted to update you a little more about it. I don't care. What I care about is getting the news to the people as timely as possible. You guys are doing great. I want to thank you. I'm going to send this out to you all. Please have a great week. I'll be in touch again, and we're going to be talking more about plans because I'm going to need some help putting a business plan together for investors in the next month. Take care, guys. Thanks.